Hi everyone, it's Janette, Crafty Dawk, with day 63 of the 100-day project. I watched Rachel this morning and she made a flippy folder type thing, and then I was watching Andrea and she had a little folder that she was putting her tags in, and I've seen one that Tracy was, and I thought I might use Rachel's English garden to put the tags in. So I've started and I'll show you the basis of it, and then we'll cover this one. So what I've used, I've got packs of this cardstock, and it's A5 size. So when you cut your piece of A4 in half, you've got A5. So there's absolutely no waste at all with this little project. Oh, I don't need that one, I need my scoreboard. Basically what I've done is I've taken one of my cards and I've scored it at 5.5, the second one at 5.5, and another two at 7. So this won't fit many in it. Well, we'll see how many it will fit, but it would be, you know, Happy Mail projects, which I've got to send some out soon. It's about time. So you just score those and then burnish the edges so that they're nice and flat, and that is going to make our cover. Now what I'm going to do is use calico down the middle to join them eventually. So that's the cover, and then I've just done these two as extra bits on the inside. Now you could make this and have as many extra bits on the inside as you like. I'm going to join them from the top so that that one will come out and you can still see the bits down. So you've got enough for one of the bigger tags from the fabrication kit. It'll just hang out over the top, so your fluff's going to look really nice. And in this one, your smaller ones will go in really well, but these will also fit in. And then on this one, you can put your little dinky ones at the bottom. So very basic, but I think it's going to be effective. We'll see. Okay, so they're the measurements for what I've done. Then I went and I just picked my papers, and I decided, like I said, to use the English garden. And all we've got to do is cover them. So I'm going to cover the inside ones first, and I've chosen that sheet for the inside cover there, and I've chosen this one for the outside because this is my, yeah, so that's going to be, is it like that? Yes, that's going to be my front cover. Then we'll go like that. Then we've got this one. Then we've got our middle, and then we've got that, and then this is the back. Okay, so we'll start with those on the inside. I'm going to cover first, and then we're going to do the hinges after. Okay, so I'll just pop those to the side there for a second. So this part is probably going to be a bit boring, but we've got to take the good with the bad, I suppose, don't we? And what I've decided, I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to have this at the bottom. So I hope all are well. We've got the little grandies here today, and they've been asked to stay with Poppy for a while, so Nanny can do a video. Bless Mara, she comes in and she says to me, Nanny, I'm not allowed to watch YouTube. I said, why is that, darling? Because Mummy says it gives me attitude. And I thought, oh my God, bless her, isn't that gorgeous? Gives her attitude. I must admit, you know, that and kindy, you know, probably contributing factors. I think we all go through that with our littlies, don't we, when they head off into the big wide world out of our little clutches. So, but I just nearly cracked up, and I thought, no, you're not allowed to lose it, Nan. You've got to be, you've got to, you know, be serious. Priceless. Out of the mouths of babes. And we went out and I said to Jo, is this right? And she cracked up. She said, well, it is really. Yeah. So, bless them. So we had a treasure hunt this morning too. We had to find the treasure. When I dug it up, I thought, what on earth are we going to have in this hole, you know? And it was a mandarin. She got a mandarin that had fallen off the tree, and she decided that was going to be the treasure for her. Okay, so then this one is just going to pop onto there. So as you see, it'll be reasonably quick. Just like that. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I've just trimmed a little bit too much off that. Yeah, well, we'll work it out. So we've got that. That's over. We've got some over, which is nice. And then the next one we do the same with. I'll keep you going. It won't, hopefully it won't take too long. So we do this. Actually, if I do it all together now, I'll do this. Let me do this bottom part too, because that's yeah, that's right, that's the bottom. I was going to leave a border around, and then I thought, no, I'll just do it all. Whoops. There's another little piece that we've got left over. Come in handy. Beautiful kit, Rachel. This is, I just love it. Not that Rachel's watching, but I do love it. Okay, so they're the inside pockets. Just put this one down. Whoops, this way. Gotta do it the right way. So I'm not sure. Oh, this will be tomorrow's project because I sort of do them today for tomorrow, if you know what I mean. I think a lot of us do that, and we're heading off down to Adelaide to see Peter's mum, which will be nice. We've got to go and rearrange some things because she's having a few falls, and we're going to come away, I think, big meanies. But Peter's sister said if I won't tell you the word she used, but if I'm that, you can be one too. Because she's 90, coming 96. She wants to be reach her 100. So there's those two. Like so. So we've got those. That's the inside. So I'll pop those up there, and we'll do the. Yeah, so she wants just to see her 100th birthday. She's going to. We're going to have to help her along, and it's a bit hard. I worked in aged care for many years, and it's very hard to diplomatically tell somebody that's been around a lot longer than you what they should and shouldn't be doing. Peter's sister's not very diplomatic when she tells her mother what to do, which is very sad in lots of ways, because you know, you've got to remember they've been around a lot longer than us, and you've just got to do it a little bit diplomatically and make it out that, a bit like when you tell your husband something and you want to do something, you've got to work it out that they think it's their idea. Does anyone else do that? You know, you come up with an idea and he thinks that's rubbish, and then you just think, oh well, we'll just keep planting this seed, and then all of a sudden he turns around and it's almost like it was his idea. I love doing that. A bit naughty, but it works for me anyway. Okay, so this one's the next one. I think those kids have gone inside, or either that or they've conned him into going over. We've got a golf course across the road, and they often just go over there and just run, just wear themselves out. That's good. Used to do it with the dog before he decided to take him down the beach night and morning. We'd do one of the runs across the golf course, and we'd go for a walk around the 18 holes. It's good. Okay, so that's that one. So once you've got this basic, you know, shape, there we go. Cute, isn't it? You could do, you know, do this one for your bigger tags, and then do another one just for your little bubby ones, which would be really nice. Because I, like a few people, I think Sharon Tilliard, she was saying the other day, she does it as well. I like to, you know, shrink my pages, or shrink my objects down, so I'll do like the one size for the A4 size, and then I'll put like 2 to a page. Where's that one that is this one? Yeah. So see there, I did, this is the bigger version, and then I shrink it down to 2 to a page, so it looks, and I think most of us do, very similar to that. It's getting the most out of your papers. And we need to do that, don't we? These are just beautiful papers. Just love them to bits. Just a little bit there. So there we go. And I'll just trim that now. I didn't trim it to the exact. Rachel's got a butterfly one, and I nearly got that this morning, and I thought, no, Janette, just wait till next month. Okay, one more to do. So yeah, you could, you know, get your bases, and I mean, you don't have to use cardstock. You could use some book pages or anything. You don't have to use some cardstock if you haven't got. You could use cardboard boxes and things like that to, but use as your base. They would be very nice and sturdy. And okay, so then we've got, oh, that's the back. This is it. That's it. Trim this little piece. There we go. And now we put this one on here. Mara told me this morning that she's going to be a vet, and then when she gets older, she said, and then you could come and work with me and help me. And I said, oh, that would be lovely. I hope I'm still around when that happens. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Go and work with your granddaughter. So that's her plan. Let's hope it comes to fruition for her. It started off she was going to be a vet nurse, but now she's decided she wants to be a vet. With her mother as involved in animals as she is, I can see it happening. Something will happen. Okay, so now we have our bases of our folder, and all we need to do now is put them together. Now, I was tossing up, do I go over the, or do I go under? I might go over. Okay, let's get the glue. So we'll stick this one, we'll stick the pockets down. Just pop them there while I'm gluing the others. Whoops-a-daisy. There, and we'll do these. These have got magnets on them, and I just clip them onto my trolley, so they come in very handy. Oop, this one hasn't been trimmed up. Okay, so while those are all there, okay. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Oh, you donkey. I was going to leave the back so that I could thread this across the back of it. I suppose I could still do that, couldn't I? Let's see, let's use that one. Okay, so we'll take these off now. Okay, so what I want to do, this is the front. I need a little, just a little gap, not a lot, but just a little. And let me bring out this. I've got a big hole in this somewhere. Oops, mistake. I just put my lid in the hole. It's only if I'm using, you know, doing a few things in a row, I do that, and it just helps to keep the flow down the bottom, the glue down the bottom of the hole. Okay, so I want this as a tie, so I just get the half here. And I'll just pop that there. Okay, so that's there. Then we'll just do a bit of glue either. Yep. Whoops-a-daisy. And then I'll run, I've got a bit that's a bit wider than the others. Just down the spine like that. Okay. Then we'll do that down the spine of this one. Whoops, it is. So we keep that closed nicely. So that will fold over beautifully there. Okay. Now these, hello little man, what do you want? Hey, what are you coming in for? I think I might just take him back to his Poppy. No, Poppy's coming in, so he'll... Quick, out with Poppy. Nanny, see you in a minute. See ya. Bye. Bye. Okay, so this one we'll just do, get that in the center. I can just see where the so we'll do that one. Oh, cobwebs everywhere. Okay, so this one, just go down, just, yep, go down there. Okay, so it should fold. Oops. It'll be right, like, it's going to be a little bit out there, so let's just, before we trim it down, I'll need to take, let's have a look, perhaps ½ an inch off. I'll just get my big guillotine. Just a moment, I'll be back. Okay, so I've just taken a bit off, and that's doing well. Okay, right, now I just need another little piece of my calico. Whoops, oh god, that really shook up a bit. Sorry about that. I'll get you back on screen. And what I'll do for this one, I'm going to pop it into the middle there. Just make sure we're at the top so we can got the, okay, so this time I'm just going to put the glue along this side and down here, so we'll make like a hinge. So we've got it. And I will go right, let's get that back out, I will go right over the bottom here on this side. We'll see what happens when we flip it over. Trial and error for a minute. Okay, so then back we go gently, gently, gently. And still fit in there. Yep. Okay, so down this side. And there. We'll go down that part again as well. Beauty. Okay. You can see a little bit of white there, but we'll make out we didn't see that. Oops, no, now that's where I was, yep, I thought it might go a bit astray there. So I'm going to have to cut that like there, and there, and we'll just push him over that side so that it's a bit of a bulky bit there, but unless I can, oh no, I could cut it. just beautiful. So there we go. We've got our little folder. And then it'll just tie up like that. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we can fit in. Just let me have a sip of my coffee. Iced coffee. Oh well. Okay, so these are the tags that I've been making. So that one was the one that was a napkin. It's straightened out a bit there, so I can. So how cool. So they'll fit in there. Beautiful. Actually, they're not. How come they're not as? Oh, we've got bigger ones there for some reason. Okay, that's all right. Now I did have a couple of little bobby ones here. I think this video is coming up. I think you might have seen this video yesterday on these little ones. I think. So then over at the back here we could have that one. Yep, see that's got the that. And then perhaps we'll just pop a couple of these little ones in there. Oh, that's got a little like that. Now you could have a pocket here as well. See how we go with these. See, these are going to be a bit big, so perhaps we better. Oh, I did that, didn't I? Let's just pop these little ones in here. Yep. A couple of these little ones in this side. Okay. They'll be better in there than the big ones. And then the big ones, we could even fit more in there. But I think that to keep your ephemera in, and you just, I guess you could just keep layering if you wanted to. But I think that's a bit cute. Like I said, a pocket here if you wanted. And then you just tie it together with your little bow. And there you go. How cute is that? I'm a bit happy with that. It's going to be a bit bulky with the top part, but hey, that's what we do. As a happy male, fantastic. And you don't have to put your big bulky ones in there if you didn't want to. I've just popped these in the box. But so that's the project for today. I hope you enjoyed that. So until next time, happy crafting and bye for now.